It is the Mega Saturday, the Mega Community Saturday. We are just eating chunks of pie all day today. I am joined on this beloved day by my beloved wife. W's for the Lady Rooski, and we have a whole bunch of wonderful Rooskies over here. Guys, we have 383 songs on this pie. The bigger the slice is, the longer it's been there, or the more members of the community have spent their channel points to increase that song's odds. The smaller it is, the newer it is, and I think that pretty much sums it up. Let me know, do you have a song on the pie? If you're finding out you won on YouTube a little bit later, congratulations. Boom. Good luck. Let's see what it's going to be. What's up, Mighty Platypus? Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. And it's looking like it's going to be Richard Dawson, Dead Dog in an Alleyway. You know, I think Richard Dawson is a rapper, if I'm not mistaken. And he, I think, did a song with Mac Miller that I really enjoyed. He's kind of like indie rock rap, though, if I'm not mistaken. And the song with Mac he did, it was like Mac really didn't seem to do a whole lot other than like leave him a voicemail that got featured at the very end. And so, yeah, whose song was this? I gotta know. Let me know. You reacted to his folk album Peasant. Oh, that's what it was. I'm thinking of Gene Dawson. That's what I'm thinking of. Richard Dawson. This is a totally different guy. I reacted to his folk.
Dawson.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, they're Dawsons. So whose song was this, by the way? This is Tim's song. Guys, W's for Tim. This guy is an amazingly awesome breath of fresh air in our community. A bresh. He's a total bresh. Tim, you're a bresh, and I am honored to call you a friend, homie. I'm so thankful that you're part of the community. That guy literally gave a lecture on what polyrhythms and polymeters were in our Discord. So I'm really excited to get into this. The guy knows a lot about music, but he's also got immaculate musical taste. So guys, I'm gonna hop on into this thing. This is a music discovery stream, so I would very much appreciate it. Guys, let me know. Have you heard this artist or album before, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? It was Medieval Folk Vibe concept album. Remember? Yes, I do. It literally, for whatever reason, I had Gene Dawson on my mind, but I do remember, do forgive. Guys, from the album 20 and 20, Richard Dawson, Dead Dog in an Alleyway. I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. These people over here and here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time, and I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. This is from the sequel album to Peasant, which we reacted to previously. So let's see what this is about, guys. Dead Dog in an Alleyway. W for Tim. And shout out to Cone for introducing me to this album and artist. And yo, N-Bar, welcome to the Rooskies, homie. Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. A derelict Andrew, again, thank you for the gifted sub. Listen to that bass.
Dead dog in an alleyway, dusted with snow, on a bed of burst bin bags underneath the big fans, behind the pram you're in, and for your eyes only no fit place to
that crescendo.
spend.
It's interesting. There's like a lot of like headroom on this guitar, but it's kind of like folky-esque, but it's also kind of, I don't know if folk is the right word. It definitely has a prog vibe to it. Has a little bit of a, like a kind of a, what's the word? Like a bard sort of vibe, right? Like it reminds me of kind of like bardcore. It definitely like, I mean, prog folk feels right.
And for your eyes, only no fit place
And this bass with this like kind of jangly, like seemingly bridge pickup, finger picked guitar. It's a really, really like kind of tense rub.
Maybe I can go in the pedestrian tunnel, statues and football dicks. They give me the most shit. Disgusting animal. Over there in the labyrinth of neon, you can hear the voices lift through the icy air, hooting and projectile vomiting.
That was probably the nicest anybody ever said the phrase pooping and projectile vomiting. That might have been the most beautiful way anybody in the world ever said pooping and projectile vomiting. I really would give that a fair argument. Like, if you can tell me any other example of a human being saying pooping and projectile vomiting in a more beautiful context than this, I'll be impressed.
And hear the voices lift through the icy air, hooting and projectile vomiting, and the distant sound of sirens.
It's a real jangly bass sound, too. This is about the experience of being homeless in England. Okay. I didn't catch that, so I do appreciate that context. There is definitely like an eloquence to it, but there's also a like almost colloquial approach to it. You know, like, because you do have eloquence, like, you know, but you've also got things like football dicks and giving you shit, you know? You've got like a beautiful labyrinth of neon, but then you have, and voices lifting over icy air, but then you have pooping and projectile vomiting. There's very much a contrast in what it is we're listening to here.
Dead dog in an alleyway, dreaming of home in the moment just before I awake to a savage kicking blows rain down upon me through the blackness of my sleeping bag. Help me, please help me. Won't you please help me?
Wow.
Anyone? The city melts away into
This bass.
a crisp new day.
The interplay of the bass and the guitar here is really nice. It also, there's a lot of shifting time here. Like, we really do take hard left turns, and I know that that's something I commented on with his previous album, but like it does have like a one to the other,
City
just
melts
immediate shift.
into a crisp new day. I am still here.
Wow, 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 wow.
Drifting out of the glowing unknowns, you can hear the families chat there with each swing of the door. Music,
The synth behind it.
cutlery, and the laughter of the little ones.
This is super nice. It's interesting because his guitar feels like it's like got so much like loud headroom with just the softest amount of breakup. Like, because it almost sounds like if you plugged an electric guitar into like an Ampeg SVT Classic and played it through there, like no matter how much overdrive or how many gain pedals you step on or like boosts, you're not going to get that amp to sound fuzzy. Like, I mean, okay, maybe you can, but it's tough, right? It's like and it kind of sounds like he's playing a guitar, like his electric guitar, through a bass amplifier. Based on that tone, getting some minimum breakup.
Beyond, you can hear the voices live through the icy air. Hooting and projectile vomiting.
Also, maybe a really soft mixed in like ring mod, maybe? Does anybody what is it?
And the distant sound of sirens.
Maybe it's like a Pog pedal with some kind of boxy sounding practice amplifiers, and a little bit of a reverb. It does give me a little bit of a drone of a ring mod kind of vibe in his guitar tone. I don't know. There's something very different there. Richard Dawson I would absolutely recommend checking out. I did a reaction to his album Peasant, and it was certainly like a concept album, certainly had like and it feels like if this is kind of in the future of that, maybe the concept of like, homelessness or something is something that he visits in his artwork, or in his artistic journey. I actually found that I liked that better than what I'd heard on Peasant. But because it is a very different sound, but this one, I don't know, kind of stuck out a little bit more. There was like more to kind of pick apart and wonder, and it had similar breadth to it in that it was kind of all left turns and then like really big shifty dynamic moments. But it did it with different sound textures, and I just appreciated that. Like, this definitely feels like an artist who made an album for art and not an album for music. And I love that. What was your thought on that, babe, as you were just kind of idly listening?
Yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention. I didn't. It was okay.
I know that indie sort of sounds aren't for you.
Yeah, it's not my favorite style, but I didn't have to walk out of here.
Fair enough. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me, to us, and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.